hay fever. You know, there's a lot of criticism aimed at us cigarette manufacturers. We have to swallow a lot of crap. Excuse me. Some people say we don't care about the kids who take up smoking. Of course we care. We put out packs of 15, didn't we? Now, if you'll excuse me. It's time for my chemotherapy.
The following is an announcement from the Australian Electoral Office.
This month's referendum is as follows. Is John Howard the leader of the Liberal Party? Your vote is vital as he needs to start planning his holidays.
Really fast, but at the end of the ad, you can never understand Parliament House, Canberra.
And now we cross to the 7 National Newsroom for an evening update. Well, obviously a slight delay at the 7 Newsroom. Still, I'm sure when tonight's newsreader does arrive, we'll be hearing some pretty major stories. Things aren't looking too good in the Middle East. Hey? All that fighting. Meanwhile, back home, that John Howard thing is getting a little out of hand, isn't it? Oh, God. Did I mention my aunt was ill? Do we have something else we can go to?
Okay, nice single shot.
You know, the Australian television industry is without question one of the top 56 television industries in the world today. The excellence of our production crews is acknowledged by everyone who's come into contact with them. They've given us a new kind of vision, and they've made us look at ourselves in a whole new kind of way. But one man, more than any other, is responsible for making Australian television what it is today. That man is Roy Smeck.
Actually, I quite like that shot.
Tonight, Mel Gibson, Paul Hogan, Judy Davis and Her Royal Highness Peter Allen have all gathered at the Sydney Opera House for this D-Generation Spectacular. Which is a pity, really, as it's been filmed in Melbourne.
Indeed it is, and here at the El Hacienda Ballroom and 24-hour Kebab-a-Rama, the cream of our entertainment industry has gathered for this night of nights. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, in what promises to be the most exciting Australian television event since the Bicentennial Wool Collection, we are proud to present the first annual D-Generation Salute to Roy Smeck. And now, please welcome your hosts, Don Smarm and Denise Hack. Ladies and gentlemen, observe closely. On the left, a genuine diamond ring valued at over $500. On the right, a block of wood valued at about $2.50. Can you tell them apart? As a special introductory offer, this fascinating yet eerie block of wood, worn here by our gorgeous television model, is yours in a special presentation box for just $49.95. That's right, a genuine block of wood. See it glisten and shine for just $49.95. But that's not all. You'll also receive this delightful chunk of fibro cement, 3 stunning bits of sellotape, and a beautifully mounted bag of rat's phlegm, a marvelous conversation piece, Denise, absolutely free. So, that's the block of wood, the chunk of cement, the bits of sellotape, and the rat's phlegm. Just send $49.95 plus $59.50 postage and handling to Teleshonk.
Or phone 7171717 for immediate delivery to your door. That's 7171717 for immediate delivery to your door. 7171717 for immediate delivery. That number again, 7171717.
Welcome back to this night of wonders when...
You know, the name Smek has always been synonymous with the very finest in Australian TV. Isn't that right, Denise?
Isn't that right, Denise?
It certainly is, Don. And in overseas news today, Bangkok police are searching for an alleged...
You know, Roy always had a rather humorous attitude towards fame in this country. What was it he always said, Denise?
And that's not having your photo in the TV week.
There's only one thing worse than having your photo in TV week.
You know, not many people knew Roy, the real Roy, but we managed to find some of the people he touched, some of the people who shared in a little bit of magic of Rod Smek. Let's hear from them now.
Never heard of him.
You must remember Roy.
Oh, Smek! Oh, of course we all remember Smek. The thing about Smek is that he was such a crawler. Brown-nosed his way straight to the top.
But you admired his work.
Oh, well, his work, of course, was excremental. No, it was absolutely excremental.
There was a side to Roy that not many people knew about. His work with intellectually handicapped. He knew that there had to be a place for them in Australian television, and of course he was right. Hosting what video shows?
I remember Roy. We were casting this very important scene involving a store detective, and we really needed a very good character actor.
And Smek was the obvious choice?
Good Lord, no.
Whilst not detracting in any way from this store's right to examine all baggage, I am prepared to concede that our security man may have exceeded his authority in napalming your grandmother. However, I'm sure Mr. Hodgkiss can provide a rational explanation, eh, Ron?
Saigon. Shit.
I see.
He killed my grandmother!
Valid point. Ron, why did you do that?
She was looking at the stuff.
Yes, a lot of our customers do that, Ron. It's part of the shopping process.
I've seen that kind of look before. In Nam.
This was in Haberdashery, Ron, and Miss Croft's grandmother was examining a skirt.
She was touching it.
Once again, fairly standard consumer practice, Ron. In fact, had the late Miss Croft not exploded in a ball of flame, she would have almost certainly gone straight to the checkout counter.
She could have made a run for it.
Not very likely, Ron, considering you'd already pumped 4 rounds into both her legs.
Just one of them shots.
I want this man arrested.
Please, madam, there's been a napalming, that's all. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Ron has been, if not the most stable employee.
The horror. The horror.
I might just make that phone call, Ron.
Hello, Sergeant. Bob's Bargains. I'm afraid it's Ron Hodgkiss. He snapped again. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Cheers. It's all arranged, miss. The, Oh, Ron.
She was going for the Tim Tams.
Well, still no sign of our newsreader. Probably just knocking up details of the latest Howard popularity poll. God knows why they bother ever meeting anyone who likes the man. Oh, and we'll be treated to a story about Fergie or some other fat-assed royal falling off their polo horse and causing a landslide. I bet you just can't wait for another replay of that space shuttle disaster. It'll be coming up along with some mindless Japanese university students attempting to break the domino-toppling record.
It is alleged that the defendant accepted bribes, attempted to falsify official records, and conspired to pervert the course of justice.
And the charge?
Impersonating a police officer.
Following is an announcement from the Australian Electoral Office.
This month's referendum is as follows. Should American nuclear vessels be allowed entry into Australian ports? To complete the ballot paper, simply answer either yes or yes by placing a tick in both squares.
I pick up lots of chicks because I speak so fast, Parliament House, Canberra.
So this horse moves forward and sort of sideways, does it?
Mel's here.
Uh-huh.
What have we got? Phone bill. Rob's bank card statement.
Yep.
Gas bill. Final notice.
Whoops, forgot to pay it. Sorry, guys. Maggie, what's wrong? Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. God, no.
Can't be. What is it?
We've missed Bayswater Bargains half-yearly crazy clearance sale.
Oh, there must be some mistake.
No. 48-hour sale. It ended last night.
Funny, isn't it? You go through life a day at a time, never really thinking anything like this could happen to you. When suddenly, out of the blue, an entire range of household merchandise is reduced to well below cost.
If only we had more time. We could have made it. We could have taken advantage of that festival of savings.
Oh, don't blame yourself, Magda. Crazy low prices like that couldn't last.
No! No! Don't let this happen. I'm going down to that store for my share of these brain-snapping bargains.
No, Mark, it's over. Too late. Finished. All stock had to go.
Now, let's just ease it down a bit, okay? Let's just roll down. There'll be another half-yearly crazy clearance sale. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But someday, somebody will offer dynamite discounts and a pocket full of never-to-be-repeated savings.
He's right, you know. Is there any more mail, Margie?
Yeah. Your results are back. You failed your law degree.
Do they have a Christmas sale?
The following is another announcement from the Australian Electoral Office.
This month's referendum is as follows. Do you approve of the new $2 coin? Answer A, yes, or B, no. I mean, you can't tell it apart from the 5-cent piece. And what about pensioners and the visually impaired? Just the other day, I was at the 7-Eleven. I reached in my pocket.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb, and everywhere that Mary went, that lamb was sure to go, Parliament House, Canberra.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Australia's greatest showman, Tommy Cravat Jr., invites you to spend a day at his Castle Cravat.
From the moment our drawbridge lowers and you enter my authentic medieval castle, you'll step back into yesteryear. Try on a genuine suit of armor. Be a bawdy wench or lusty knight at our round table. But whatever you do, don't end up in the stocks. You'll be amazed at the tricks of our court jester. Be serenaded by the minstrel of the lake. Yes, but our shark-infested moat. And, of course, be knighted by our king. Arise, Sir Darrell. Thrill to the jousting. Whoops, careful. 2 sessions daily, weather permitting. Quake with fear at our fire-breathing dragon. Help rescue the damsel in distress. Marvel at the wizardry of Merlin the magician. And top off your day with a visit to the village idiot. So come ye all to Castle Cravat.
Castle Cravat open weekends and school holidays. Price of entry includes free cardboard crown and genuine Nerf ball mice. Then it'll be off to some local zoo for the latest tally of bamboo shoots those pandas have managed to shovel down. Or worse, we'll cross to England, where a pair of John Lennon's Daks will have been auctioned for $10 million. And we'll have some pathetic story about a couple who have got married naked in a hot air balloon.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And welcome back to this night of nights.
You know, Roy Smeck has always inspired young actors in this country.
And to this end, we are proud to present the inaugural Smeck Encouragement Award.
For the best reaction by a male supporting actor in an Australian soap opera to the line, "I have news for you, your real father's still alive." And the nominations are...
The blonde guy who was in 3 episodes of Cop Shop.
Somebody who used to do a hand puppet in Here's Humphrey.
The dog who fixes the lamp in the Carpacol commercial.
And somebody who used to be in a country practice. And the winner is...
Someone who used to be in a country practice.
Yeah, we were just saying before that Roy was the first man to realise that a news bulletin that should go 10 minutes could in fact be made to go an hour. What with a lot of results, 20-minute weather bulletins, multiple newsreaders.
And Roy was the man who actually realised that what made news services boring was the news.
Yeah.
Get rid of that and you got a program.
Just call it the news.
Sure, there are a lot of people at the time who had the idea of making a program about an Australian historical event, but it was Smecky who was the first to realise that you could make an historical mini-series that actually seemed to last longer than all of Australia's history. It was an extraordinary concept.
Roy. I remember about 10 years ago we were working in the same casting agency. And one day a guy came in, did some singing, dancing, told a few jokes. We all thought he was hopeless, except for Roy. Roy said, one day that man will go to the very top of the Australian television industry. Well, 10 years later, that man is hosting his own home shopping show. Pure Smeck.
Naturally, yes, I'm very worried about it. It's not attractive. I'm sure that people look and say to themselves, why don't you just get rid of it? And if something isn't done soon, that oily tea bar is just going to spread right across your face. What you need is a good deep cleansing cream followed by a clarifying lotion to exfoliate your skin because you've got a lot of dead cells building up, haven't you? And you'll be looking at one very chickeny neck a few years down the track, won't you? Very chickeny. Now, I've asked Estelle to put your personal data through our exclusive computer in order to develop your own individual personalised pamper plan. Could you please tell us, Estelle, what is this lady's pimple prognosis?
Well, it doesn't look too good from where I'm standing, sweetie.
snap.
Oh, Doctor! Oh, Mr. Drake, everything's going just fine. Your wife's just gone into labour.
Oh, good, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I wondered whether... Look, I know this might sound silly, but... Well, I wondered whether I could film the birth.
Of course. A lot of husbands like to do that.
Oh, so it's okay with you?
Sure.
Oh, great. Excellent. After you, please. Okay, please, everyone, we are going to take... Right, okay, well, I'll talk about your rotation later, darling. I'm going to start with a nice big long shot. Come around here.
A miraculous story about some Irish potato farmers who think they've seen a statue moving. He was doing the vacuuming when I got home, said Mr. B.O. Smigley of Kilgarny. And I bet we get another no-hoper songwriter suing Lionel Richie and Beethoven for stealing 3 bars from his latest disco hit. Then it'll be off to Des Moines, Ohio, where some demented yokel's taught his cat to peel oranges. Can't we just go to a band? Even the bachelors from Prague would do.
Leaving my hometown, saying goodbye now. Gonna start a new life, wow. Swinging to a new child, heading for the city. Leaving at 3:30. I'm gonna make the big break, yeah. No mistake. I made a big decision, change the way I'm living. I'm gonna try a new shade, wow. The colors of my own way, heading for the city. Please no pity. I'm gonna make the big break, no mistake. All you people everywhere, north, south, east, and at the square, you gotta make your mind up now. Whether you study, pack up now. Go south, go south, go east, baby. Go east, go west, go west, go north. Come on.
I missed the Cup today. I missed it last year, too. I got over it last year, so I suppose I'll survive in 1988. Thank goodness for Newsworld. I can't miss that.
Old Squarehead laughed at my odd diamond head, but he couldn't clean better or more comfortably, so he left, and Peggy moved in.
Colgate Diamond Head, the odd-looking, super-cleaning, comfy-feeling toothbrush.
My friends called me chubby, but then I went on a Limits diet.
Hey, look me over, I'm feeling great. My friends can't believe it, I finally lost the weight.
I lost 5 kilos in 6 weeks with a little exercise and Limits for lunch, like new spicy apple munch with fruit and added fibre.
Thank you, Limits, I'm feeling fine. It's time to have some fun, so look out, whoa, here I come.
Lose weight with Limits.
Paradise, I want you to set me free. Loose it up in me. Oh, loose it up, Bacardi. Loose it up when the day is done. Loose it up, Bacardi rum.
Yes, and they're coming into the S's now. There's Ralph Price, really hanging into it, looking for the line. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, he's lost it. Oh, he's out of the race. Oh, if only he'd stuck with Dunlop.
Hi, I'm Josephine Mitchell from A Country Practice.
And I'm Jeff Watson from Beyond 2000.
Well, it's all over for another year, but the reason we have a Christmas appeal at all is to raise money.
If you don't honour your pledge and give us your promised donation, then we can't pass on the money to the Children's Research Foundation.
If you've promised a donation, you can hand it in at any Hindmarsh Adelaide branch or any of these banks.
We hope you enjoyed this year's Christmas appeal, and we look forward to your support again next year.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. You're a beautiful audience. Okay, Jim, give us a line. Bruce. Right. You know, it's been a wonderful, wonderful tribute tonight to Roy Smeck, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful evening. But you know, there was a time for me that wasn't so wonderful. A time long ago when I was feeling very, very low. Yeah, it was the lowest period in my life. Well, I don't like to go into the details in public. My wife, Renee, had run off with this real estate agent named Nigel Stockran, and they used to get together. Anyway, that's history. That's memories. But I was walking down the street one day. I was doing some shopping. Actually, I bought this little thing. It was on special. It takes staples. Anyway, that's history. Memories. And I ran into a crazy, crazy fan of mine by the name of Bea. Excuse the pun. She was 17 years old. And we used to get together for long, long chats. I still see her now. She's going out with that real estate agent, Nigel Stockran. Anyway, she taught me something. Yeah. She taught me to believe in me. Can I tell you a funny story? I was doing a small-time gig at the North Sydney Leagues Club. No fuss affair, only 20 people in the audience. One man came backstage after the performance. Actually, two. I had a drug habit at the time. But he walked right up to me. You know what he said? He said, "Jeremy, you have got the voice for Australian television." I was so low, I couldn't believe he was speaking to me. For a start, my name's not Jeremy, but whoever he was talking to, he changed my life, and I think he's changed everyone here. Well, there's a lot of gold records under the bridge since then. But you know, who was that person? What was the name of that man? Yeah, that was him. It was Colin Duckworth. A very good friend of Roy Smeck. Anyway, I want to dedicate this next song to you, Roy. Roy Mondo, this one's for you, babe. 1, 2, 3.
Me by your side, baby. I can take you so much higher. I can tease you, I can squeeze you, I can please you all night long. But I can't mind the world to this song. No, I can't. No, I can't. I can't mind the words to this song. Love you, baby. Love you, yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, thank you. Yo. Thank you. Thank you.
Smeck was, I think, a genius. In fact, I'd like to read now something from my recently published biography of the man.
Smeck, oh, he's a great bloke. He's got the right idea. You get rid of your wog, your boong, your chink, your slope. Oh, great man. Fantastic.
This is Roy Smeck.
Yeah, leader of the Country Party.
No, that's Sinclair. Ian Sinclair.
Sinclair? Great bloke. Fantastic.
The Royal Shakespeare Society presents Hamlet, starring Winfred Covington.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
And the New Zealand All Blacks rugby team.
Becoming a page 3 girl is a dream shared by many young Australians.
but only a few possess the special qualities needed to reach the top in such a glamorous profession. One such girl could well be Cynthia Dudwell.
Well, ever since I was little, it's been my dream to be a full-time babysitter, but Mum said it was an evil business based on the exploitation of young girls, so I gave up on that idea, and Mum suggested I pursue a career in nude modelling instead.
I see you admire Samantha Fox.
No, not really.
Do you mind if I ask why you have pictures of her all over your room?
This is my mum's room. This is my room in here. As you can see, I have a lot of very interesting hobbies. Collecting Garfields, cutting out pictures of Julie Andrews, recycling soap, exotic wig making, pine cone painting.
What about modelling?
I'm also in the local youth group orchestra. I'm head of the cowbell section.
Cynthia, do you mind exposing your breasts in public?
Well...
No. No, she doesn't mind.
Actually, I don't...
No. Excuse me, but you don't mind, remember? We've had this discussion a number of times, haven't we, Cynthia? Okay. She doesn't mind at all.
You obviously play an important part in her career.
Yes, well, I did organise her first photo session. But Cynthia's the star, really. You know, it's her career, and I'm just very much background. Head back.
Today is Cynthia's big day, her special moment. The day when she finally gets to show her all to a major newspaper editor. Obviously, she is very excited.
Stupid.
Cynthia, a great day for you.
Yes, I'm very excited.
That one, you missed yes, just there, that's a lovely one.
Mrs. Dudwell, do you have any real photos of your daughter?
Yes, yes. Right here.
Where were these taken?
Christian youth group at her...
Saint-Tropez. It was at Saint-Tropez.
Do you have any nude photos?
Yes, yes.
How old was she here?
4. Bigger now.
I'm going to be perfectly straight with you. Your daughter is, she's unspeakably plain. She could not excite a single sexual response in anyone. She's got no chance of ever making it onto page 3 in any paper, in any part of the world, ever.
Page 4?
But Cynthia refused to give up. And after countless knockbacks, she made it to page 3.
Thank you, Professor Dalecroft, for that fascinating paper on Cartesian dualism in a postmodernist society. Now to present his theory on state authority as a neoclassicist tool, please welcome Silvertop taxi driver number 148.
You know the trouble with people these days? They're not prepared to work. Now, you take my son-in-law. He's a lazy bugger, doesn't get up before 11 o'clock. Now, when I was his age... What the hell's this?
Well, since Since the emergence of Mikhail Gorbachev as General Secretary of the Soviet Communist Party, there have been many changes behind the Iron Curtain. But are Gorbachev's reforms a return to the original principles of Marxist-Leninism, or are they in fact a move towards Western capitalism? To discuss the two opposing viewpoints, Brett Kerrigan and his brother Dale.
Like in Russia, you know, we're all commos, and like you can't get stuff like what we can get. Groceries, you got to line up for 10 years to get like your bread, your muffins, your toilet paper.
Yeah, they got a good circus.
Yeah,
They're excellent clowns.
Yeah, but like
they got a good. They dance good. They do Swan Lake particularly well.
That's true, but like you can't have no rock concerts or nothing.
No.
They don't let you have no
What
rock
about
concerts.
Billy Joel?
Oh,
you said they can't have rock concerts.
Yeah, Billy Joel. Yeah, but like, oh, you know, okay, some good things about Russia, but like everything you say, right? If you say something, it goes on like a big tape recorder that the government have.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and they sort of know all what you're saying, but like and stuff like you can't get good DAX. Like if you take jeans over, if you take jeans in your bags and you take them to Russia and you sell them, you can make stacks. Stacks.
What sort of jeans? Like Levi's?
Any sort. Levi's.
What sort?
501s. Boot cut Levi's.
What other sort? Like Colonials,
Wrangler.
Do they like the canvas jeans?
Yes, very popular, I believe.
Yeah.
Staggers.
Do the stretch denims?
Stretch Fabergés for the ladies.
Are you suggesting that Russia is shifting towards a more Western socio-economic system?
Oh, hang on. I just want to find out about the jeans. What other stuff?
Oh, no.
What about these?
Well, friends, today marks a very special occasion in the life of a young child, for it is today she joins us all as a member of the Holy Christian Church. Could I ask the parents to step forward, please? There must be some mix-up. Who is the mother?
I am.
You can't both be the mother.
I'm the genetic mother.
Who is the father?
The legal father?
Yes.
It's him.
That's me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Who's he?
He's the sperm donor.
And you are?
I lent them the test tube.
Excuse me. Well, let's get this sorted out, shall we? Do you, the genetic mother, and you, the legal father, agree for this child to be baptised?
We'll just have to check.
Who are they?
Standing Committee on Bioethics.
Listen, this is a baptism. A holy ceremony involving a child, its natural parents, and no one else.
Except the godparents.
All right, except the godparents.
Surrogate or...
Oh, for God's sake, do you want this child baptised?
Yes.
Is there anyone here who objects to the ceremony going ahead?
No.
Right. I hereby baptise you in the name of the Father...
Is that the...
Shut up! The Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. What name do you give to this child?
Bevan.
The IVF program, miracle solution to an age-old problem, or scientists playing God?
No, well, what happens is they get the test tube, right?
No, hang on. No, tell me more about these genes, mate. Like, you sure these Russians, like, they go to the mountains?
A rundown of the day's racing by some cretinous ex-jockey intent on telling us how much we didn't win on the quadrilla. Then we'll cross to some bow-tied dork at a weather desk claiming he knows it's going to be fine and mild next Wednesday fortnight. Then he will point Some satellite photos which we can all pretend were taken this afternoon before crossing back to the main desk for one more slow-motion replay of that German airshow tragedy. Even an ad break. At last, the album you've been waiting for. The sound of Mary O'Hara's harp being blown into a million pieces. Plus, the haunting sound of George Zamfir being run down by a speeding car. There's Val Dunican stepping on an A24 anti-personnel mine. And the James Last Orchestra rehearsing in a condemned building. Yes, the most requested sounds of 1988, out now on the Optimist label.
Well, tonight on Greenspeak, are we heading for another ice age? Miriam Farquhar poses this question to an expert panel in our Brisbane studio.
Can I just say that it's totally ridiculous to say that we're heading towards the second ice age? I mean, where's the evidence?
Well, interestingly enough, Professor, I recently discovered this Cro-Magnon skull dating back to the first ice age. Obvious evidence of...
I haven't played for ages. This is going to be embarrassing.
It couldn't be any worse than me. I think we'll probably all be pretty terrible. It doesn't really matter. Will you serve Margie? Okay. Greg? Greg, we're over here. Thanks for coming such short notice. Have you been watching any Wimbledon?
Yeah.
Good shot. It's, love 15.
Yo! Come on! Football! Yes, football! Ball contact was made. The foot was over the line. They're the rules. She's weak on the backhand return, so coming close to the net, put one right at her face. Second thoughts, leave that to me.
Thank you, O Heavenly Father, for thy glorious bounty. Thou givest to us all the splendour of thy work, the majestic mountains, the swiftly flowing streams, and, Lord, thou givest us these tedious slides, which irk me no end. Look at this one. We haven't had the bird yet. Yeah, there it is now. Couldst thou not give us more interesting slides? Like this, for example. Me at Bateman's Bay last Easter. Thank you, O Lord, for this 12-pound brim, taken through thy goodness on a 9-pound line.
What are you doing? Kick it that way! No, that way! Kick it back that way! Oh, God! Why didn't he kick it that way?
They're not his goals.
Goals? I've got $500,000 worth of boundary line advertising on that fence. Good goal, Dippy. Good goal. Oh, you did, Dipper. Yes, Dippy. Yeah, he's good, isn't he, that Dippy?
He's actually one of Max's players. Our team is in blue.
Right. Get someone down onto that,
field?
Yeah, and buy him.
It's the grand final. All the players...
The who?
The players. Little men in muddy boots. They're all under contract.
Look, don't you worry. Legal will fix that. Look, buy this Dippo for the second half. I'll fax the contracts down to him next time that car alarm thing goes off. Tell him he's now on the blue team, and I want him to kick 112...
Teeth?
No.
Goals?
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, here's an open check. Buy the little leather thing and bring it back here. Oh, God, I love this game! What's it called?
Tennis.
Oh,
Well, we're momentarily out of jokes here on The Degeneration, so to fill in for the next 30 seconds, here are some photos of the Victorian Health Minister.
I've received a number of complaints regarding your methods of interviewing suspects.
It's a pack of lies, Superintendent.
All right, take it easy. Now, look, as you know, all police interviews are required by law to be videotaped. You complied with this regulation?
Yes, sir.
Give us a look then.
Barry, you've got the tape.
Here, this should help clear up any baseless allegations, sir.
Right, this way, Mr. Jenkins. Now, are you seated comfortably?
Not really, officer.
Well then, let me adjust your chair.
Right, Mr. Jenkins, can I get you a drink?
We've got coffee, tea, Milo. Oh, and would you like a biscuit?
Yes, please, officer. I'd like a Tim Tam.
Maybe you prefer a Monte Carlo.
Now, about this burglary, have you got any idea who done it?
Take your time, please, Mr. Jenkins.
By any chance of tampered with this tape, would you?
Us? Ha, ha, ha.
The very idea.
I confess I did it. May I please sign a confession?
If you insist. Okay, Sergeant, take him to our courtesy confession signing room. Oh, look, the camera is dirty.
Good point, Sergeant. You better clean it.
Yes, I'd better. Neatness is an essential aspect of police work. Here I go now.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Well, I guess we all know why we're here. Don?
Yes, it's time to present the Life Achievement Award for Global Brilliance over a sustained period in a temperate climate.
It is the Australian television industry's second highest award.
And the winner is, yes, Elroy U. Smith. Unfortunately, Roy couldn't be with us tonight, but on behalf of him and the entire Australian television industry, we accept this award.
Next Tuesday night at 9:30, The Dame is back. Don't miss Dame Edna's Christmas special featuring a glittering lineup of celebrities. Coming your way right now is Clyde Robertson with News World.